Hi, you guys. It's good to see everybody. It's Mrs. Kahan coming to you from my house. I miss you guys so much. I know you guys were with Mrs. Greco the past couple days, and today you get to be with me and Stanley, our famous dog. It's so nice to see everybody. I want to say happy Wednesday, and I thought a really fun way that I want to see if you guys can pick out your name. I wrote your names on this piece of paper. I'm going to come up really close, and I want you to take your finger, point to your name on the screen. Show me that you can see your name. Kieran, Alexa, Parker, Henry, Savannah, Sam, Coco, Priya, Oakley, Logan, Ani, Andrew, and Brooklyn. Point to your name. Good job, you guys. Awesome. And you all can say good morning to Mrs. Kahan. Good morning. It's so good to see you guys. So I thought it would be really fun to do a couple experiments today having to do with wind, because looking outside, it's getting to be spring, sun is shining. A couple days it was a little windy, and I thought, let's do a fun science experiment with wind. So the first thing I did is I grabbed a couple objects that I put on this piece of paper. I'm going to hold up the objects, and what I would like you to do is I want you to raise your hand if you think that I can use a straw and blow the object off this piece of paper. Okay? Block. Raise your hand if you think I can blow it off the paper. Fork. Raise your hand if you think. Lego. Raise your hand if you think I can blow it off the paper. Pom-pom. Cup. Piece of paper. Purple feather. Okay, did you guys do it? You ready? Let's test this and see if we are right. This is called making a prediction, boys and girls. It's you're guessing to see if something will come true. And then we'll see what Stanley thinks and George. We'll see what they think, because they're curious what we're doing. Okay, the first thing. Let's see about the block. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It did not move. You guys right? Did you guess it? Could not make it move. What about a fork? Nope. Could not make a fork move. What about a cup? Think I can make a cup move? Yes! Who guessed a cup? Good job. Kiss your brain. Guessed a cup. What about a Lego? You think a Lego? I know you're thinking, I don't know, Lego's kind of heavy, right? Plastic? Let's see. I did it! I got the Lego! Did you guess the Lego? I could get it off the paper? Kiss your brain. What about a pom-pom? That's easy. You guys are gonna say, we know a pom-pom. That's easy. Let's see. So fast. What about a piece of paper? Let's see. Yes? What about a feather? So easy, right? We know a feather is gonna blow off. That's so cool, you guys. So if you want to try this project at home, get a couple objects, lay them out. You can just use your mouth or you can use a straw, and I want you to see which one of these objects you can blow. See what's heavy, what's light, and see if you can make predictions, okay? Stanley, they did a good job on this. Okay, what I want to show you guys next is how to make something that's really cool with wind, how to make a wind chime. So this is something that you can just hang in your I tied yarn, or you can use a pipe cleaner, anything like that. And then on the end of my strings, this is what I hung. I had beads like this. I found a key. I found a bell. And I put another key. So what you could do, boys and girls, you could paint these, you could paint the keys, you could do it any way you want. I put a little hole in the top, okay? And I could hang this in my room. If you don't have a paper bowl, I also found one of these, a cup, paper cup, and you could put holes on this, hang it from here. And another really good idea, I found the top to a jar that is clear in the inside, right? So I hung some string, and you know what these are? I put some clothespins on. And if you hang these, when they clink, they make a noise. And you could paint them, all different colors. You could paint them, you could decorate them with markers, and just hang it. So cool. And they'll just move when the wind blows, okay? So fun. So if you make one of these, show me, take a picture. I want to see. Use your creativity in your brain and try to think of something really fun to hang from your wind chime, okay? Super cool. Okay, boys and girls, we are going to read a really fun story called Stephanie's Ponytail. And by the way, for those of you that love my dog Stanley, guess what today is? It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Stanley. Maybe because it's his birthday, we'll have him sing at the end of our show. Okay. This story is called Stephanie's Ponytail by Robert Munch. Okay. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of these kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, ugly, ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning, when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out of the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You are all a bunch of copycats. You do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your head." The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Well, then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you could do a ponytail." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out right above her ear. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, ugly, ugly." The next morning, she said, "This is my ponytail and I like it." And when Stephanie came to school, the girls and even some of the boys had ponytails coming out above their ears. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out of the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out of the side?" "No." "Well, then that's that," said her mom. "There's no other place you can do a ponytail." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a ponytail coming out of the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out of the top. It looked like broccoli that was growing out of their heads. You can see everybody has ponytails coming out of their head, and even the little doggy. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out of the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out of the side?" "No." "Would you like one coming out of the top?" "No." "Well, then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do a ponytail." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the front and hanging down the front of my nose." "But nobody will know if you're coming or going," her mom said. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out of the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all the girls and all the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out of the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls. And by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Stephanie yelled, "You are a bunch of brainless copycats. You'll do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I'm going to have shaved my head." The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She shaved her head and was bald. The next to come were the boys. They shaved their heads and they were bald. And the next were the girls, and they shaved their heads and they were each bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming right out of the back. Look, they're all chasing her because they're all mad. See, she's running. She tricked them. The end. That is so funny. I got this from a book that has a lot of Robert Munch stories. So fun. Okay, boys and girls, the last thing I want to do is I want to try a really cool wind science experiment. Let's see if it works. First thing you need is a bottle. I have a little funnel, but you could probably do it without. I have a balloon. I have some vinegar and baking soda. I'm gonna see if I can blow this balloon up. Okay, so it's a science experiment. Let's try it. I've never done it. Let's do it together. Okay, step 1. I am going to fill my bottle with vinegar. Okay? Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Whoop. All right. This is really full. Okay. Filling vinegar. Cool. Now, take my funnel out. I'm gonna put a funnel in this balloon. I'm gonna use a spoon. This is baking soda. I'm gonna put some baking soda in the funnel and fill the balloon, okay? I have some baking soda in here. How much? I don't know. I'm trying this for the first time myself. Hopefully it'll work. Let's see. All right, now I'm gonna put the balloon on the bottle and I'm gonna see if the balloon blows up. It might explode everywhere. Let's see. Wish us luck. All right, see? The bottle. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. You guys, look. Look. Look what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. It's filling. Oh no, my pop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, good towel. Ah, so cool. You guys, it worked. Oh my gosh. If you do this at home, you better take a picture and send it to me. This is so cool. Thank you to my daughter to give me a napkin in case it would, a towel in case it was gonna explode. Whoa, awesome. Hey, while I'm holding a balloon and my dog Stanley is here, he is 8 years old today. Let's sing and see if he'll sing happy birthday with us, okay? You guys gotta sing with me, because otherwise it won't work, okay? Happy birthday to